Alright, there are scavengers in the area. Stick close and keep an eye out.
Got it.
Okay. This is some Last of Us Remastered gameplay. This is off of... I just got a PS4 last week. And this is the very first match of The Last of Us Remastered that I played. And it went really, really well. Like, I didn't die too much, and I got a whole lot of kills, which, you know, impressed me. I guess playing all those hours of The Last of Us Online on PlayStation 3 helped with that. So, yeah, here's a match of The Last of Us, and I'm going to talk about something, topic that's been on my head for a little while. Dreams. Just, you know, weird dreams I have, why I'm having them. So, yeah, let's get into it. I'm not exactly sure if other people have weird dreams, but my dreams have always, they've never been really typical. Like, I'll hear from certain friends that they'll have, you know, pretty obvious dreams. Like, one of my friends told me she had a dream where she's in the backseat of a speeding car, and no matter what she does, she can't stop the car. And, you know, a dream like that is, you know, very obvious. You probably feel like you're going too fast in life, and you need to slow down, or you feel like you're losing control in life, or, you know, something obvious like that. My dreams have rarely ever been that simple, rarely ever been that cut and dry, and I'm not sure why. I want to talk about a couple examples. Maybe we can get down to the bottom of this. Let's see. A couple days ago, I had a little bit of time in between classes since one of my classes let out early, so I was taking a nap in my car, and I had a dream where basically Lara Croft was trying to seduce me while I was taking a nap in my car. And that sounds really weird, but let me explain before you get all, you know, oh, you like Polygon chick or whatever. Let me explain. Yeah, it was Lara Croft. I'm not sure if it was based off the model of the new games or if it was based off the model of like the older games where she was, you know, ridiculously proportioned. But that wasn't even the main thing that threw it off. The face of Lara Croft wasn't even Lara Croft's face. I put the face of a young lady named Ryan Keeley was the face of Lara Croft. Now, you probably don't know who that is. I know her from a podcast that I listen to, Super Knockin' Boots. It's a dating advice and sex relationship podcast. I listen to it. I like it. A couple years ago, she was on a couple of their episodes, and, you know, I liked her opinions and everything, so I think she's a pretty cool person. But she's also... in the past, and I don't know if she's still doing it, but she is an adult film actress, and she's been in a couple of them. So I don't know if that had anything to do with why she's the person in my mind that I put that. I don't know why I put her face on Lara Croft's body. This is very strange, and I don't know why it happened. But I feel like I got an idea of the general, I don't know, formula of why this happens. So if I'm thinking to my dreams, I think all of my dreams have like a certain meaning or a certain purpose they're supposed to have, or like there's a reason I'm having this particular situation or scenario. Like I think, you know, with the Lara Croft dream, that probably is something I desire, just to be, you know, in a relationship like that. That's probably why I'd have a dream like that. Why it's Lara Croft, I don't know, which makes me think that whenever I have a dream like this, my mind is just filling in the gaps with whatever it can find. Like, there's no rhyme or reason to what they fill those gaps in. Like, I think that Lara Croft dream happened, the whole scenario was all there, and then they were like, what woman are we gonna put in here? Because, like, I know there's people in real life I like, but in a more sane person's mind, they would have put, you know, like, oh, here's that one girl you have a crush on, let's make the dream about her. And nope, not even close. I just get some random chick from the internet and some random chick from a video game. Yeah, let's put them together and make them into one person. Weird stuff like that happens all the time. And like, here, I'll give you another example of another weird dream. I had a dream where, okay, this might be a longer one, and I got a couple minutes on this commentary, so I'm gonna go ahead and tell it. I had a dream where I was with my family at a really, really, really big mall. Think like a Mall of America type thing, at least 3 stories tall. And so we're walking around, we're shopping, and at the top of the mall, I could see, for some reason, I could see through all the stories. I'd see two people that are also random people on the internet, I know. Hunter Pence, who plays baseball for the San Francisco Giants, and Alexis Consambolidis, who works at IGN.com and is Hunter's girlfriend. I just saw them both up there, and I kind of freaked out because, you know, I'm a big IGN fan, so I'm like, hey, I want to go talk to her. I have no offense to Hunter or anybody, but I don't care at all about sports. I don't care at all about baseball. So I didn't really care about him, but I was like, yo, I got to shout out to Alexis. And so I'm getting all excited, but then I'm like, oh, wait, I don't see any elevators. I don't see any stairs. How am I going to get up there? There's like this bar that is like really, really tall. Like the bar pretty much spans the entire height of the mall. And so I'm like, all right, that works. So I like climb this bar, this 7 or whatsoever story bar. I climb each, like the stools and everything. I just jump on the stool, I grab the next story, pull myself up. Then when I'm on that story, I step on the stool, grab the next story, and just continue on up until I get all the way to the tippy top of this place. And there they are. There's Hunter and Alexis. They're sitting on a lawn chair with a blanket over it, and they're both sharing a whole pizza. I don't know. This is just how it was. And so I'm like, hey guys, what's up? I'm a big fan of Alexis. I'm a big fan of IGN. I'm so glad I saw you guys. And they're talking to me. And I'm like, yeah, I'm here with my family. They're right down there. And I get them both to look down. My family's, you know, waving at them. And then I'm like, I hope none of you are afraid of heights. And then Alexis looks up at me with a worried face. And she's like, yeah, I am. And then she like just throws up. And it's like white. It's like white bile. It's like slightly thicker milk. It's pretty gross. And it's just everywhere. Well, everywhere in their lawn chair. And, you know, Hunter's totally cool about it. He's like, oh, dude, don't worry. I got it. And so he cleans himself up and everything. He basically, she vomited all over the pizza they were eating too. So he basically threw everything in the box and then you wrap the towel, or wrap the box in that towel that they were sitting on. And he just threw the whole thing away in the trash. And he was like, okay, that's totally fine. Then we're like, wait, where's Alexis? Turns out he wrapped Alexis in the pizza box and in the towel and threw her away in the trash as well. Don't ask me how that's possible. This is how dreams work. And so she gets dug out of the trash. We find her and everything. She's like just covered in her own vomit now. It's really terrible and disgusting. So we get her and we're like, all right, we got to get you some new clothes, honey. And we go to a nearby convenience store, or not convenience store, I guess department store since it's closed. We get her some new clothes. She's trying some stuff on. And then the owner of the store comes up to us and he's furious. He's like, yo, why are you in my store? You got vomit on these clothes. And we're like, hey, we didn't mean to do anything. And he's still complaining at us. So after we get Alexis in some, you know, good clothes that aren't vomity, we walk over and see what this guy's talking about, how we got vomit on clothes and everything, because that just sounds preposterous to us. We come over there. The clothes are like, there's just one stack of clothes with something on it, and we're looking at it, and it's not the same white vomit color that she had. So we're like, what is this? We look up, there's like a water drip coming from the ceiling, and it's just dripping on this one pair of clothes. So we're like, dude, stop accusing us. Here's your problem. We point out the water drippage, and then, you know, we're on our way. As we're about to walk out, something crazy happens. That water drippage just explodes into just a geyser coming out of the ceiling. And now the department store is flooding, and now the mall is quickly flooding. We're freaking out. We're starting to run down and get out of this place. So we run down all 7 stories of this mall, which is now falling apart, by the way. The water is somehow brought the structural integrity of this building down. So we're running out of this place. Excuse me. Everything's turning into Uncharted. We're sliding down stuff. We're swinging on stuff just to get out of here. At the end, we finally get down to the bottom floor. I snatch my family up because they're like, oh my God, what the heck is happening? I snatch them up. We are on our way out, and we're finally outside. We're like, oh God, what was that? That was just insane. I see on the side of the mall a glass enclosure, not like Sandy Cheek's house, something like, you know, a big long strip. It's like a red carpet, but it was covered in glass, so that could be a little bit private, I guess. And so I'm like, oh God, there are people in there, because there were people in there. I gotta go save them. So I run over there, kick in one of the panels in the glass enclosure. I told the guys, hey, get out of here, it's not safe, the whole mall is flooding. And so they're like, we gotta leave. They all run away, and I'm like, yeah, Emmett, saving the day. And then I'm like, wait, why are they all walking on a red carpet into this mall? I look through a crack in the door. I see a big silhouette of a really short buff dude. I'll explain in a minute. And so I see this really short buff dude, and I'm like, I wonder what's going on in there. I find a nearby window that isn't damaged or destroyed or anything. I look through there. I see the entire cast of BET's Real Husbands of Hollywood, and they're all like laughing or whatever. And then Kevin Hart comes from behind a door, and he's the buff dude who's really short I was telling you about. Comes from behind this door, and he's like, yeah, we finally got that Blair Underwood. He's a black actor. He's in some movies. We finally got that Blair Underwood guy. And in my mind, I'm thinking, holy crap, they killed Blair Underwood? And then I wake up. I don't know what that dream says about anything. I don't even know if maybe that means I'm bored with life. I need some adventure. I'm not sure what it means, but I had that dream. It was very strange. And so I don't know. Who I want to know, does anyone else have weird dreams? Does anyone know what they mean? Does anyone know anything about anything anymore? Just tell me, because I don't know if these dreams mean something or not at this point. But hey, they're entertaining, so I felt like I'll talk to you about them for a couple minutes. Gameplay's wrapping up, so I'm gonna go ahead and quit this out. Maybe I'll talk about some more stuff in other videos later. This has been Emmett, and I will see y'all on the flip side.